Hello everyone, welcome to a little project I don't know. I've had this little box in my craft room and I don't know how long I've had it there. I opened up the lid and I thought, oh, I've got lots of cards to finish. So I would love some input from you. I've got this little card in here. I don't know what's in this box completely. I really don't know. I can't remember. So it's going to be a little box of discovery for me as well as for you, but I don't know what I was going to do with this little card. It's got an arm lily on it. It's mauve. I have a feeling it was going to go into a wedding album because the colour scheme was mauve and black. Okay, I'll just put that to one side. Cards. Oh, a card. Okay. So I think these are lovely glossy cards. They're sheen. Yes, they are. They are beautiful, and they appear to be all blank. So that can go into the arsenal of, into the card box. I've got a special card box down in another cupboard. Okay, happy birthday. That's been done on glossy paper. Little crocheted doily, hand cut out heart. Little ribbon bling and some, looks like eyelash trim for some fibre behind. Excuse me. And that looks like oh, what do they call them? Micro beads. Oh, excuse me, I've got a nasty frog. Oh, he won't go away. Okay, so that has not got anything on the inside. It does have an envelope, so I can put that into it needs to be finished. It needs to have something on the inside. And another one. Oh, look, here's another one of these things. Okay, I'll put that over there with the other one. And this is a replica happy birthday card. Looks like I was into doing little sets. 2, 3. The bling has changed on them. That's about all. And the colour of this little doily. So that's 3 with that backing. Now, did that all have envelopes? Yes. So that's a spare envelope. Okay. Now, this I do remember doing. It was some time when I had 2 of my grandchildren here, and we spent the afternoon colouring in these little giraffes and zoo animals to put on children's birthday cards. So that also needs to be finished with a greeting on the inside. Okay, so it looks like there's a video there happening with the cards. Let me just put a little rubber band around them. It's a very soft elastic, so it's okay. Flowers ready cut out for cards, I guess. Or they could go into my little journals now. Yes. Okay. Another bit of a thing to do. That's for a masculine card, definitely. Or for a crafter, because I use a hammer, I use scissors. Don't actually use a little tenon saw. I think that's a tenon saw. If it's not, somebody correct me, please. I'm sure you all know what it is, but I know it's a little saw of some sort. Okay, that's another little project on the rise. Little piece of pretty paper that can go into my pretty journals. Actually, that looks rather pretty on that. So if I cut that down to size to fit into my little scrap journals, I've got that page done almost. Beautiful. Little paper piecing, little bear. Oh, I'm working with a lady on on her granddaughter's scrap album, so that can go straight into that. Awesome. Okay, oh, I've got some more card fronts here by the look of it. I was energetic when I printed these out, wasn't I? This was some time ago. Oh, that is so pretty. Okay, so they're definitely card fronts. Next question, where do I put those? With the cards, of course. And what do I have in here? Little miniature paper doilies by the look of it, with a red rose and a bit of bling and some glitter glue around the edge. That's the same. same, and the same. So they were all in that little bag, so I guess they stay together. I'm going to have to find somewhere to put all of these little bits and pieces. Because I'm going through my craft room with a need to declutter. I do like that. I don't really want to get rid of those, so I will keep those and put them there. Oh, there's another little circle with a part of a handmade doily being cut off something else. Okay, so that can go with the red ones. A gift tag. Now, I don't know if I had the card with this on it or if I stamped it on. I don't think I stamped it, but I do know I did the 3D bells ready to write on that, so that's a gift card that can go in the card area. Little bag. Oh, look, there's a little quilling flower there I can use on something. So I can put that straight into this little baggie and have it nice and safe. So that can go with the circles because they're embellishments. Beehive that I've paper pieced so far but not finished. Am I going to finish it? I don't know if I've still got the instructions for that. So that's a don't know. Green circles cut out, ready to do something with. Oh, look, lots more of these. Oh, I really did have something in mind for these. I've done so many of them. Wow, okay. And a little pearl has just fallen off. No, it's not a pearl, it's one of Crafty Arena's flatbacks. Several years ago, she was making her own enamel dots out of the perler beads. And she put them into her oven on an oven tray, lined them all up very neatly, gave them expanding room, and then heated them up. I don't know how long she had them in there for, but I know she sent me a little container of them, and I've still got some of them left. But those have definitely got to go somewhere else. And that little bead, do I have a bag? Yes, I do. If I can put things in bags, it's going to be so much easier for me to pop them into another container. Getting sidetracked here. That's a punched out flower. Those are flowers, so I was obviously going to do something with those too. Alright, let's get this big bag and those little squares into it. What do they measure? I think they're 3 by 3. Whoops, I nearly lost that little bead again. That way here, 3 by 3. Okay. I'm going to have to find that album and work out what I was going to do with it. Alright, those are nicely packaged. If I can't find the album, maybe you could come up with some ideas for me. So if you've got some ideas what I could use these 3 by 3 cards for, please leave me a comment and I will endeavour to answer them all and make another video with this on it. I'd better put that little other enamel dot in there instead of leaving it laying on the table, and I might throw it out accidentally and not have one to match. Because I think with the perler beads you don't get so many of this and so many of that. You just get a little rainbow soup. Okay, so I'll leave that aside. Got little acrylic hearts. Oh, they would make great enders to a charm on a journal side. Yep, okay. I've got another little bag here. That's cool. They can go into that. I'm amazed I've got empty bags in here. Absolutely amazed. Two, three, 4. Well, that's okay, so I'm not going to have too many of those at this stage. Okay, put that in embellishments pile. Oh, I must have been playing with a little paper to make a fan. That can go in the bin. Gold Star Brads, they don't go in the bin. No, thank you. There's another one of those little perler beads just fell out. Must be a couple of those little cards without them. I'll have to use some glue to put them back on. Another empty bag. Now this is a tea bag medallion, or a tea bag fold medallion. It's made out of little squares that are 2 centimeters by 2 centimeters, which is 4 by 4 centimeters. 1, 2, 3, 4. It makes it about 1 3/4 inches by 1 3/4 inches square, and you fold them all up and then put them all together, and they make a little medallion that looks like a wee flower. Put a little bead or something rather in the center, or even one of those little gold brads would look nice. Let's do that straight away while I'm thinking about it. And then when I find it again in my embellishments box, I will be able to use it straight away, which would be awesome, because it will be ready. There we go. Pretty. I like. If I put it into a bag straight away, I know that the two little, or not so much two, but these little peaks that are sitting up will automatically be sat back down again by the weight of the plastic and the other embellishments in the box, but they're not going to get messed up because they're now protected. Okay, that's a little bit of lace folding. So I could put one of those flowers in the center of that, and it could go onto a card once I've got something else to go with it. So I've got brads again. We could use those. And I've got a fine punch here so that I can punch the center. Just fiddling around here, making sure I'm getting it somewhere near the center of the flower. Okay, that's good. Now can I reach in here? Oh, I can. Alright, now where's the center of this? Get out the ruler. Pencil. Oh, I know I've got pencils in there. There's one. Good stuff. Just a tiniest little marking there, and then one across there, and there is close enough to the middle. So now the trick is for me to get this in here. Did it. Okay, so that one's punched. That's punched. It's not going to say it's finished by any means, but it's, getting closer. I've got all sorts of things in this box. Now that I can have a little sticky beak, I'm just sort of seeing all sorts of little treasures. My goodness me. Now this is almost ready. Oi, where'd you go? I could put this onto a small card. It's really not in the middle. Darn. But I can camouflage that with a little bow or something underneath the flower. So I missed the center by that much, I reckon. So I can put a little flower under here, or a little bow of some sort, and that could go onto the front of another little card. Okay, into the card box with that bit. Santa with hearts. Now, why did I have... Oh, I was making serviette covers with this. 2 cards with a punch there, some ribbon, and the serviette in the, or the napkin in the center of it. Okay, I don't think I've got any cards that I can use in here, so he can go into the maybe box. Hero. Obviously printed those out for something, but I'm not quite sure what. Are they? Oh, yes, I do. They're 3Ds. Okay, I can build those up into 3Ds. Alrighty. That's another little video coming up, folks. Little mini envelope. Oh, there's two. Oh, they're just flat. Okay, so if I cut them down there, they're bits. Okay, where's something that's pretty? Okay, this little black thing. If I split that down there, I could put that inside of it and make it look like it's inside the envelope. Okay, that goes into the embellishment side of things. I'm just looking at those, and then I see these. Okay, little baby bear. More baby bears. And another bear. Okay, I think they're going into the granddaughter's box, so we'll put those over there. Little flowers with brads in the center. They can go onto cards or onto a long piece of board to make a border strip for a scrapbook or for the side of a card. So that's another little project that we can do together. Camera's still recording, that's good. And there's another one of those little perler beads. I think I might start a little collection over there. Some more lace folding. I did these years ago when this was all the vogue. Oh, that's a little heart in that shape. Okay. Card fronts, I think. Flowers, they can go. I've got a flower box, dedicated flower box, so they can go into that. As can that little pink one. That one, and there's a loose one hanging around that's ready to pop onto something with a foam dot, so that can go into this bag and keep this one company. All these little treasures. The little quilled heart. It's quite pretty. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I'll put it onto the... And the little flower. They're card fronts. Another little empty plastic bag. This is fun for me. I don't know if it is for you. That's a little quilled flower. That could go somewhere too. Now this is one of the tea bag tiles that I was trying to describe to you earlier. Tiny, tiny little pieces of paper. Some medallions you need 4, 8 or 16 to do. So that's the size this one is. It's a little bit smaller than I said before. This one is 4, which makes it, oh no, 1 and a bit. So it gets folded that way and then that way. Then that way and that way. And this one gets folded that way, I think. Yeah, so you end up with another shaped medallion. If you can imagine those going around in a circle, you've got all those different little shapes. And there's another one. That's the simplest fold you can possibly do. Just fold it in that way and then fold it and again and again and again. You end up with a little square, which could go in the center of one of those bigger medallions. So I think they can go in the bin. These can go with the other shapes that I had a minute ago. In with these. Oh, half a minute. Let's say the bag here and put them all together. I'm being miserly. We'll take the blue ones out of there and put them in there as well. Bag I can use for something else. Oh, Butterfingers here. Fingers have gone on strike. Do as you're told, guys. Don't know if it was so much the fingers or these little bits of paper just not doing what they're told. Okie doke. Alright, what have I got here? Oh, that's a different card. That's a build-up. They call a pyramid card. I can do that one online with you as well, on camera. It's another 3D, as is that. Oh, I have a little mirror. Like, hello, there's me. And there's more 3D there, more 3D. These are the tea bag tiles that I was obviously going to work on for something. Another 3D. Looks like I've got some fussy cutting to do. More, that's another pyramid. There's another little purple bead. Okay. That's another 3D card. And looks like I've got some paper piecing to do down here with another purple bead. Okay, let's get rid of the box and let's just have a look at these bits and pieces. Put this away because I don't need it anymore. Don't know what that little miniature circle came out of. This little flower can go into... Oh, look, there's another bag of them. Yeah. Okay, I have got more bags of stuff than I thought I had. And all of this came out of one little box. It's not that big a box, it's only small. I wonder how many more of those I've got in my craft room where I've dumped things just to get them out of the way and not made it back to them in years. So it's going to be, an absolute event of discovery. Okay, that also can go into the little girl's scrapbook. That's rather pretty. I like that. Oh, I might have to re-glue that. Okay. That's another card front that I haven't finished. Alright. A little sailing boat. That could go onto a card. And all of these 3D build-ups. Okay, ladies and gents, we've got some projects to work on. I think I'm going to call this video quits. I will come back with another one in a minute or so. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for keeping me company while I've been going through this and getting it sorted in my mind. And if you can please put your hats on and drop me a comment what I can do with these. I've got so many of them and they all look to be identical. So if they don't go into the album, they've got to go somewhere. So if you can let me know what you would do with them, I will endeavour to do that. So it'll be a by request video. So if you want to share in the making of something with one of these or two of these, let me know. Keep in mind they are 3x3. They've already been decorated and adorned. They're all stuck down apart from the little beads which are coming loose, and I'll sort those out. So let me know what you would do with these, and I would endeavour to create what you ask. thank you again very, very much for watching me sort through this wee box. And this little box is... Oh, there's another one. Oh, glory be. Okay, it is 8 inches wide, 8 inches long by 5.5 wide by 3 and a bit tall. So it's not a very big box. And all of that stuff I had crammed in there with still plenty of room left over. Okay, folks, thanks again. Lovely to see you all here. Thank you very much to my very new subscribers and to my long-lasting friends and subscribers. I look forward to getting back with you again very soon with a project from one of these things. Okay, love you lots. Bye-bye.